So I am going to turn it over to Danielle Atkins from Land and Ladies. And so to kick us off, she has a video that she wants to show us, and then we're going to give her the opportunity to share her story. So Amy will kick off the video and go from there.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am so sorry. I'm pretty sure I missed my allotted time. Afternoons are really hard for me. I have 2 toddlers and a baby, and really I just get my dates all kinds of mixed up. So I had a schedule for tomorrow. So sorry about that. But thank you for the time to come and speak to y'all. I wanted to show that video because it really just kind of gives a really good summary of what we've done, what we've been able to do just within the last 18 months, really the last 12 months that we've kicked off strong. So Land and Ladies officially started in 2020 with a grant partnership agreement with UGA Warnell School of Forestry to do 6 workshops connecting women to consultant foresters across the state of Georgia. And with that, I kind of kick-started and expanded Land and Ladies. And of course, COVID also helped. Hopefully not flashing y'all. And what I do is, well, what it started to do was just very traditional workshops connecting women, to various resources and educational opportunities. But then COVID really changed a lot of things, and I've been focusing more on the online platforms and providing tools and resources and action items to women. So what we've been slowly doing over the last year, and you'll see me doing a lot more of in 2022, is virtual short programs. So instead of doing full day workshops, which I still have a few that you'll see me doing out and about, I'm doing longer term programs, but at shorter screen time requirements, like my Women Landowner Academy, which is 6 weeks long, but we only meet for an hour a week, and they get a printed workbook that kind of takes everything like landowner foundations and basics and provides that education in a workbook format and a journal action item. So they're learning, traditional forest management tools, but then getting prompted of how does this relate to me? Can I implement what we've just learned and talked about on our Zoom call into my own woods and forests? What kind of conversations can I start? What kind of questions can I start asking? And from there, just branching off, I have an Academy 2.0 that we're launching for the first time this upcoming 2022. And I'm changing some marketing schemes. So you probably have seen some stuff that I put out there in the universe, but then I just closed the door. So right now I have 15 women that are my early birds for my Academy and 9 early birds for my 2.0. And they're getting some extra perks and benefits. I'm doing some private exclusive group calls with them before our Academy even starts. And then I'll open the doors back up next year to try to get the rest of their enrollment. Yeah, this is Ray, by the way. She attends everything. She is a pain, honestly. But I can keep my train of thought 50% of the time. So what my vision and goal is with Land and Ladies, because I did want to get out there because I know I only have a couple minutes, is I envision Land and Ladies to be like the go-to resource for women forest landowners across the Southeast to get their foundations, empowerment, and then start branching out and getting engaged in their local communities and organizations and events. So I want to be that bridge to encourage women to show up to women owning woodlands in South Carolina and Forest Her in Alabama and North Carolina and at the Georgia Forestry Association conference meetings. So my lofty goal is that you'll start seeing women engagement double in the next 5, 10, 15 years. If I'm successful in what I'm doing, the women that would be more hesitant to show up to the class, to raise their hand, you're going to start seeing them taking leadership roles. And so I know I haven't joined y'all's congresses before, mostly because of those guys. They're fine. But I did want to say if there's any questions, I'd be more than happy to put myself on mute and answer those for y'all.
Thank you so much, Danielle. We appreciate you joining us. And sometimes you have to bring your babies, and that's okay. We are all for it. So we thank you for coming today. So, ladies, we have come to the conclusion of the Women's Forest Congress CommuniTEA event and the final virtual event of 2021. I want everyone to get a glass or your teacup, and I'll give you a few seconds to do that. And I want you to raise them up. All right. So I want you to raise a glass, toast to a successful year and a prosperous year to come into 2022 as we continue to celebrate and lift each other up. The famous words of Michelle Obama truly resonated with me today as I listened to our speakers. Michelle stated, "Your story is what you have, what you will always have, and it is something that you own." It is so easy for us to shy away from who we are and allow others to overshadow who we are. But today, I challenge you to own your story and share your journey so that we can inspire, empower, and encourage the next generation of young ladies. So I want to give a toast to 2021 as we enter 2022. As always, this is a collaborative effort. So watch for opportunities to engage with the Women's Forest Congress. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the Congress on October the 17th through the 19th of 2022 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you are interested in being engaged with the Women's Forest Congress beyond the events, don't forget about the 5 content development subcommittees that you can join to help shape the 2022 event content. And so those are leadership and equity, workforce opportunities for increasing recruitment, retention, and leadership, women as catalysts for change, addressing today's greatest forest challenges, and most of all, in what we did today in creating a community supporting each other. If you are interested in volunteering for a sub team, or if you just have questions, reach out to us at info@womensforestcongress.org. We are off and running. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, take good care of yourself, stay healthy, stay safe, and continue to share the great news and work of the Women's Forest Congress. Until next time, have a great evening.